And we're back. Yeah, that last campaign was just kind of a short bonus one they included with the main game. This is a full-on expansion, so it should be a bit longer. Oh, if it doesn't crash. Again. The game is having trouble with cutscenes. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Alright, we made it.
Congratulations, pilot. You have been selected for the Special Operations Branch of Galactic Terran Intelligence. You passed GTI's rigorous medical and psychological examinations, and your record of service with Admiral Poe and the GTD Intrepid has been exemplary. You are now assigned to the GTI's Special Ops Destroyer, the Krios. The primary mission of the GTI is to provide Terran Command with accurate and comprehensive information regarding the tactics, technologies, activities, and strategic objectives of our enemies, specifically the Shivans and the Vasudan insurgency, Hammer of Light. As a pilot for Special Ops, your missions will
Got rid of
involve
the Hammer of Light.
intelligence gathering and containment. These assignments are covert and classified. Violation of classification protocol will result in court-martial and possible execution under the Counterintelligence and Espionage Act.
Got some serious stuff going on here.
All efforts to restore contact with Earth have failed. As you know, the Sol jump node in Delta Serpentis collapsed shortly after Allied forces tracked and destroyed the Lucifer during its subspace jump. We believe the explosion of the Lucifer's 5 reactors created a subspace cataclysm that closed the jump node, perhaps permanently. We have no word on what became of the Terran pilots that destroyed the Lucifer, or how much of the attack force remains stranded on the Earth side of the node. As Terran scientists work toward re-establishing contact with Earth, an interim GTA command center has been set up in the Delta Serpentis system. Cultural and political differences have threatened to undermine the Terran-Vasudan Treaty since its inception. After 14 years of warfare, the relationship between the GTA and the PVN has been plagued with mutual distrust, misunderstanding, and a failure to comply with the treaty's mandate of full cooperation. Furthermore, incidents of violence between Terran and Vasudan military personnel have compounded an already precarious situation. The GTA and the PVN are conducting joint operations in the Vega system. Though hostilities between Allied forces in Vega have been confined to isolated episodes, tensions have now escalated to an all-out confrontation. During a recent Shivan attack, Terran pilots fired upon Vasudan ships with intent to kill. Terran command fears that if the PVN learns of this incident, the treaty and our hopes of defeating the Shivans will soon collapse.
Alright.
This mission has been classified at the highest level. If you should be killed or captured while fulfilling your objectives, GTI will disavow any knowledge of you or your actions.
Doing some Metal Gear Solid shit.
The secondary mission of the GTI is the research and development of cutting-edge technologies. As a Special Ops officer, you will have access to advanced weapons and warship prototypes not yet available to GTA pilots. These systems have undergone extensive lab and field testing and should function as designed. The leech cannon drains the power supply of enemy fighters. Use the leech cannon to disable afterburners, energy weapons, and shields. No subsystems targeting is required. Just point and shoot. The leech cannon is an anti-fighter weapon with minimal effect against larger vessels.
Good to know.
At approximately 1530 hours, Terran and Vasudan fighters repelled a Shivan assault against Outpost Fermi. During the skirmish, Terran pilots fired on our Vasudan allies with intent to kill.
Like Magashi-sama.
The motives of these pilots are unclear.
Secret voice actor for Freespace.
We do not believe their actions represent a large-scale insurrection within Terran ranks, but the situation must be contained. Hostilities have escalated to an all-out confrontation between Terran and Vasudan forces in the area. A GTI communications terminal in the sector transmitted an encoded message advising command of the situation, which threatens to jeopardize our treaty with the Fasudans. Your objective will be to sanitize the area. Destroy everything
Sanitize?
but the GTI communications terminal. All voices must be silenced to preserve the Terran-Vasudan alliance.
So we're just gonna clean the area? We're not gonna destroy anything?
This mission has an operational window of 5 minutes. Get in, do
Damn.
your job, get out. Good luck, pilot.
5 minutes? What? Alright. Let's bleach this space, seriously, in 5 minutes. That's not even enough time for it to kill all the bacteria.
Containment critical. Ares 2 breaking for the jump node.
Jesus.
Ares 3 en route to terminal. Destroy Ares 3 Alpha 1. Let's keep the Vasudan Armada out of this.
Gotta find Ares 3. There's Ares 1. Thankfully they're giving me a Hercules.
Great shot.
Thank you. Destroy all witnesses. I love that objective.
Ares 2 has escaped. Advising command. Get your head in the fire.
Let's restart this.
Alpha 1, containment critical. Ares 2 breaking for the jump node. Ares 3 en route to terminal. Destroy Ares 3 Alpha 1.
I can't
Let's
find
keep the
Ares.
Vasudan Armada out of this.
I can't find these things they're trying to tell me to target. There's Ares 2.
Breaking to attack. Check your 6, pilot.
Fire on your tail, sir!
Ares 2 has escaped. Advising.
Oh, come on. Try again. I want to get Ares 2 at least.
Alpha 1, containment critical. Ares 2 breaking for the jump node. Breaking to attack.
Everyone on them.
Ares 3 en route to terminal. Destroy Ares 3 Alpha 1. Let's keep the Vasudan Armada out of this.
There's no way I'm making it in time. They're already at the jump node.
Check your 6, pilot.
Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry, Command.
You got a bogey on your tail.
Yeah, that's not possible. Sorry.
Ares 2 has escaped. Advising command. Get your head in the fight and complete your mission, Alpha 1.
Might be able to stop this one though. Kind of far out.
Alpha Alpha 1, ISIS-class transport en route to terminal. Destroy transport. Repeat, destroy transport. No broadcast can leave this sector.
Oh my god. This mission's awful. Fly into the sun? See?
You are firing on friendly targets, pilot.
Be fine.
You are firing on friendly targets, pilot.
I'm not trying to.
You are firing on friendly targets, pilot.
Pretty sure I'm not.
You are firing on friendly targets, pilot. You are firing on friendly targets, pilot.
I'm literally not. I don't know what's going on here. Like, stuck? Surgically remove it. Like a barnacle.
Alpha 1, terminal send an SOS to Bassoons in the next sector.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're supposed to fail this mission. That seemed pretty impossible. Now are we just going to be on the run? Is that what this is?
Well done, pilot.
Oh,
You
okay.
executed a clean sweep
I
of
did
the
it, I
area and
guess.
contained a volatile incident. A single Vasudan ship escaped.
Stray meteor
but
smashes
the
us. Yeah, that
will
would happen,
soon
wouldn't it?
liquidate this threat. You failed to silence the Vasudan transport.
That's
You
okay.
have compromised the Terran-Vasudan alliance, and GTA has severed its support of our operations. You are grounded until further notice.
Yeah, it seemed like that alliance was getting kind of shaky regardless. I don't think... oh, I failed the mission? Ah.
Alpha 1,
It's like,
containment critical.
well done, but
Ares
you
2
failed.
braking for the jump node.
There's no way to get Ares 2. It's just too far out.
Ares 3 en route to terminal. Destroy Ares 3, Alpha 1. Let's keep the Vasudan armada out of this. Great shot. ISIS-class transport en route to terminal. Destroy transport. Repeat. Destroy transport. No broadcast can leave this sector.
Got it. I think that's the one that I missed that failed it for me, so.
Affirmative, sir. Attacking your target.
Thing's so far out. Nobody's hitting it.
Attacking your target.
Take out its communications.
You are firing on friendly targets, pilot.
I'm really not. I mean, I guess they are technically friendly targets. Those are my orders.
Alpha 1, terminal send an SOS to Vasudans in the next sector.
What the fuck? I don't understand how to stop that. I destroyed their communications. Makes sense. They left, that's fine. Failed. I failed, I guess. So confused.
I need to rearm. Calling in support.
You exceeded your operational window, pilot. This failure will give GTA sufficient evidence to reconstruct the incident. You have compromised the Terran-Vasudin alliance, and GTA has...
Yeah,
severed
that's
its
all my
support of our
fault. My bad.
operations. You are grounded permanently. You failed to silence the Vasudin transport. You have compromised the Terran-Vasudin alliance, and GTA has severed its support of our operations. You are grounded until further notice.
You've doomed us all. This is hard.
Alpha 1, containment critical. Ares 2 breaking for the jump node.
I can't get Ares 2. That's just out of the cards.
Ares 3 en route to terminal. Destroy Ares 3, Alpha 1. Let's keep the Vasudin Armada out of this. Taking damage. Request cover.
God, it feels like I'm not supposed to start this far away. Maybe I need to
Ares
switch
2
to
has
a
escaped. Advising
faster
command.
ship.
Get your head in the fight and complete your mission, Alpha 1.
But yeah, don't gotta be so mean about it. They're all so far out and spread out.
Alpha 1, ISIS-class transport en route to terminal. Destroy transport. Repeat, destroy transport. No broadcast from the exit sector.
I need 3 arms. Calling in some support.
The only one that's left.
Attacking now, sir.
Almost to the jump node. I can destroy its engines. Pretty low. It's so far out though. Closer. Alright, did it. I hope. Is that it? We good? We win? No witnesses. They're not commanding us to return to base. Should I? Seems like I should. That was our only objective as far as I know. Good.
Well done, pilot. You
Well done.
executed a clean sweep of the area and contained a volatile incident. A single Vasudan ship escaped, but the GTI will soon liquidate this threat.
Damn, this is fucking dark. Kind of metal though.
A Vasudan ship, designated Ares II, escaped our containment operation.
Oh, okay, now we gotta
GTI
finish off the
has
last
tracked
one.
The vessel to a Vasudan control supply zone.
We're the bad guys in this one.
Ares II has communicated our objectives to Vasudan forces in that sector. We are jamming all local transmissions, but we must achieve absolute containment. Your mission will be to destroy all vessels in the supply zone. Ignore the cargo. Preliminary reconnaissance indicates a garrison of 2 A-10 cruisers with fighter escort. The loss of innocent lives is regrettable but necessary to preserve the Terran Vasudan alliance and defeat
This
the
is
Stevens.
fucked.
You must not fail.
Eliminate all vessels, great. Alright. Destroy all enemies. There's so many. Start with the closest. So far, so good. Boom.
I need to rearm. Calling in a support ship.
Pew pew lasers, pew pew. Welcome on in, Gert. How you doing today? See you as always. Pew pew lasers indeed. We're massacring friendly targets, so that's fun. Oh, it's fun. We beat the main campaign and one of the secondary campaigns. And now we're working on the expansion. It is very weird and difficult so far. But sometimes that's how expansions are. Yeah, it's fun space combat sim. I've always loved this game's sequel to Descent, spiritual successor to Wing Commander. Good stuff. I have never played the expansion, so this is new for me. Heard about Freespace 2 is fun. Is that related to this? Yes, Freespace 2 is the sequel. And it definitely elevates this game in every way. In fact, this is currently running on Freespace 2. Because there's a mod where you put Freespace 1 in Freespace 2's engine. It just literally, like, ports everything over. So yeah. Works really well. Because Freespace 1... Oh, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid, Emmy. How are y'all doing? Good to see you all. How was your stream?
It never hurts to help.
It never hurts to help. That's right. Thank you, Emmy. I never got a chance to do an air horn. Everyone check out Emmy and Jeru, my co-conspirator in D&D on Wednesdays at 8:30 on Effector of Change's channel. Never seen this game before, but I love flight sims. You'll probably love this one then. Crazy awesome, and welcome on in. This is a space flight simulator called Freespace. It is a sequel to Descent. Hello, Red Mage Dove. Good to see you as always. Honeybee VTuber, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, this is Freespace. It's a space simulation game, kind of similar to Wing Commander and other classic space games. Dove is doing Blitzball with me this week. Hell yeah. Base. That's right. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm Plunge87. We often do retro shufflers on this channel and other things, including Freespace, as you can see, which is part of my long list, which is kind of like a mixture of a backlog and a list of games recommended by the community. This is one of my old games, but we have a lot of community-added games on the long list. We currently have a poll up for which one to play next, because we select 4 of them at random, and then we vote on the order in which to play them. So, if you all want to take a look at that poll, that'll be a good indication of what the next 4 games I'll be playing on stream will be. In addition, we also have our N64 Collectathon Shuffler active on other nights. It is all of the fun collecting things games on Nintendo 64. And some of the ones that aren't as fun. And the game changes every 10 minutes or so when we're doing the shuffles. So it's always super fun. And thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We have anonymous follows on, so feel free to follow and look.
Losing systems. Help me out.
Losing systems. Right now we're killing all of the enemies, so that's always super fun. It is just keyboard. You can use the mouse, but I prefer using keyboard. This game was absolutely designed with the intention of using a flight stick, joystick. But I don't have one, so we're just using the keyboard. And that's how I played this game originally anyways, so that's kind of how I'm used to playing it. Just using the numpad to control the directional and other keybinds. There's a lot to do in this game because it's very simmy. There's a lot of different controls. So I have a stick. Hell yeah, crazy awesome. Yeah, I highly recommend it. And you don't even need to. You don't even need to technically buy the first game to play it. You can just buy the second game. I'm currently playing a mod that ports the first game into the second game's engine. And all of the game's assets and code is freely available to the public because the developer that made this released it all to the public since they went out of business, which was really great for the modding community because this franchise has a really robust modding community and there's lots of community-made mods for it and campaigns. So yeah, it's pretty sick. But yeah, I grew up playing. This is one of the PC games that I had growing up, so it's good to revisit it. And it also has a sequel, Freespace 2, like I was saying, that I also love and will play eventually. But we actually just beat the main campaign for this today, and we're doing the expansion campaign currently. Play X-Wing or TIE Fighter or X-Wing versus TIE Fighter? No, I have not, and that'd be another one to check out. I wouldn't mind checking those out because I love space sims.
Affirmative, sir. Attacking your target.
I also need to play the Wing Commander games. I haven't really played any of those either. And I'd also love to check out the Descent games because they're kind of the precursors to this. Power, Pun, Sensitivity. Welcome back. And hello. Nice to meet you. Yeah, how was Parasite Eve tonight? Star Wars Squadrons tried to mimic those games, but only did it okay. Yeah. I enjoy the Rogue Squadron games. Those are pretty fun. They're not quite as simmy as this, but they're closer to like Star Fox, I'd say. And they're still really fun. I wish they'd make a new, like, legit Rogue Squadron game. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I would totally play the GameCube ones again. This thing gonna escape? N64, Star Fox, and Rogue Squadron, real bangers. Yeah, Star Fox is great too. Do a barrel roll. Oh yeah, I can do a barrel roll. Whee! No.
Alpha 1, move away from the Einstein. Sensors reading massive energy surge. Alpha 1,
Use the boost to get through.
destroy the Einstein.
Yeah, it's alright. We destroyed it. We destroyed a science vessel. We're the bad guys this time. You're not chill. Oh, that was too close. Okay. Blow him up! Let's try that again. I didn't realize it was going to be that intense. An explosion. Your father helped me like that too. What the heck? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Usually this game has music, but for some reason this mission doesn't have any. Probably because we're killing friendly targets. Oh, miss. That's a lot of misses. Oh, God. Yes. So the lower left, so going from left to right, lower left is the target. And then the next picture is the target's shields. And then the middle is the radar. And then to the right of the radar is my shields. So that's my ship in the right, just next to the radar here. Yeah. And all I'm really covering with my cam is what weapon is selected, where my energy is diverted, because you can divert power to guns, shields, and engines. Whether or not auto target is on. It's pretty simple stuff in the bottom right corner. Kill counter, countermeasures, which are how you evade missile locks. And then the top right, where it says wingmen, those are the different squads that are currently allied with me. And then you can see at the top, you've got hull integrity, which is self-explanatory. Other damaged systems will show up there as well. To the left is the objectives, and obviously top left is communications. And then in the middle, you've got kind of a simplified readout of throttle, afterburner on the far left, weapon power on the far right, readouts indicating whether I'm being targeted, whether I'm being locked on. On the right there, where the crosshair is on the actual, like, right side of the heads-up display. Middle is another readout that shows my shields and hull integrity, and yeah, that's about it. Almost exactly X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. That's funny, yeah. Yeah, there is the that's a missile. Lock-on missile. And you'll see, so when I target an enemy, as you can see, it shows me the distance to target, and then as I aim away, you can see there's a reticle there that's showing how much I would need to turn to face the target, and that gets smaller and smaller as I face the target. And then as I get closer, it's gonna show me, so the T there that's kind of at the bottom of the HUD is which direction the target is facing, so I can kind of predict how I'm gonna need to lead them. And now as I'm close enough to get in range, that's my lock-on, and that little inverted crosshair is the lead indicator. So I have to shoot towards that, actually hit them. And the yellow triangles that are showing up are missile locks. So I can know you want to get like a 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock position to evade a missile, because then you're actually like turning away from it. They actually explain that stuff in the training. The training is really good in this.
Impressive, pilot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on that you can read and interpret as you're playing this game. And this is a pretty simple mission, so. Easy to kind of explain what's going on here. Yeah, this is a really fun game. They put a lot of thought into everything that happens. The story's pretty good too. We've got aftermeasures that we can pop that explode, tiny little explodey things that throw off the missiles that are locked onto us. Yeah, I highly recommend the 2 games in this series. They're very good. I'm sure there's good mods too. We've got all sorts of functions, like we can target the subsystems on any ship, so we can disable all these turrets that are shooting at us. We've got, I'm a big fan of flight sims. I play a little bit of Elite Dangerous, but my love is the Ace Combat series. I've always wanted to play Elite Dangerous. Never found the time for it. As our shields get damaged, they have quadrants, and I can not only equalize the quadrants, but I can dump all of my remaining shield energy into a quadrant. So if I'm taking a full head-on barrage, just transfer remaining shield power to the front shields. Very time consuming. I liked it, didn't love it. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of a game you really got to get into over a long period of time. And now we've got this science vessel that we want to get maximum range and just like fly away as fast as we can before it explodes. Because it literally wiped us out last time.
I need to rearm.
You do that. Yeah, this game actually makes you like, so you have communications, and if you run out of your missiles or your systems get damaged beyond repair, you have to call in a repair ship that comes in and docks with your ship to repair and rearm it. And you can also order any of the available fighters to destroy targets or disable targets or disarm targets or cover you or gauge the enemy and form in your wing. Lots going on. That's kind of one of the nuances to this, is figuring out how and when to order your wing mates. Stop once we start damaging it. Full stop. Not actually damaging it just yet.
This is Terrence
There we go.
Einstein. Break up your attack. We got volatile materials on board.
X-Wing versus TIE Fighter does all of those things too. I understand everything you were saying due to me being bored in '97 and playing that game too much. Yep. Yeah, I feel like the language of these games is kind of universal. It's like there's only so many ways to do a space sim, right? We're actually not in range of our lasers, just in range of the missiles. Probably fine. Seems to die pretty quickly. Just unload Hornets on it.
Alpha 1, move away from the Einstein. Sensors reading massive energy surge.
Ever all power to engines to get out of here. Maximize the throttle. What? Damn. That is rough. Oh, try again. They don't put up much of a fight, but that last part, man. I guess I've got to get maximum missile range and just, like, use my missiles. maybe I'll just like order someone else to do it. It's pretty easy to kill target, so I'll just stay all the way out. As long as I survive, I don't care. We're the bad guys this time around, so might as well be the ultimate bad guy and send my squad mates to die. Play the character, I guess. We're just cleaning up shop. Kind of eerie not having music. Switch to this guy. That's good hits. Friendly fire. Ooh, Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. That's one of my favorite SNES games. So when we started doing this, when I started streaming again recently, which was around February of last year, we started with the Super Nintendo Shuffler. And what I did was I threw all of my childhood classic SNES games into a shuffler. If you're not aware, is a program that changes the game from every like on a timer, on a random timer. It changes to a random game in the list, saves the state, loads the state. So you basically progress through a list of games with the game changing at random periods of time. So I beat all of my SNES childhood classics that way, and that was kind of how I got into retro streaming, and it was super fun. But yeah, I love Magical Quest. I do want to play the sequels at some point. I've seen people speedrun shuffles, yes. I saw on the most recent AGDQ, they had the Mario All-Star Shuffler, which is cool. Speedran it for like a week for the lulz. I'm not last place though. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a fun game to speedrun. It's pretty short in general, so. Love the music. Yeah, I haven't updated that list since I did the handheld shuffler. Some of those games I just didn't even end up finishing. I did we've done 3 shuffler challenges so far. The SNES shuffler, which was all of my childhood SNES games. We did the handheld shuffler, which was all of my childhood handheld games for like Game Boy and whatnot. And then now we have the N64 Collectathon shuffler, which isn't specifically a games I owned, but just all of the collectathons on N64. So that's gonna take forever. Insanely hard strat on Pikes Peak. Oh, I bet. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of stuff you can do there. Like skip sections. Excellent job murdering innocents, pilot. Yeah, I just do shufflers for fun. It's not like a, it's more of a casual playthrough situation. I'm not really a speedrunner myself. We also have the Community Shuffler, which is a collection of games suggested by the community, fully community sourced. So we have really cheap redemptions to add games to that when we're doing it. Keep an eye out for when I'm streaming that if you want to suggest a game to add. Get back to that at some point. Yeah, we've found some really cool games that way. Oops.
Taking damage. Request.
Like this. Do you get to pick your weapons loadout? I do, and it changes what's available depending on the mission. But you can choose your ship and your loadout. There's some ships that are. This is a heavy assault fighter that we're using right now, so it's got really good defense and a high payload, but it's a bit slower and has less maneuverability. But then there's, like, you know, lighter fighters that have maybe lower payload, but they're faster. Then there's bombers. Have access to the extremely high damage bombing missiles.
Attacking your target.
We're gonna let them destroy it, and we're just gonna stay out here 10 kilometers and watch.
Attacking your target.
Do it. Go for it. Be alright. Watch. I love how it's only that one. I mean, that's fine.
Attacking now, sir.
Affirmative, sir. Attacking your target.
Yeah, do it. Good luck. Godspeed. It is super fun. I'm not crazy about the story for this expansion so far, because we're basically just like killing witnesses of like a friendly fire incident to stop it from reaching our allies. So we're kind of the bad guys right now. Which version is the best for mods? Probably GOG. GOG. That's the version I'm using. I can send you a link to. There's a mod launcher that you can download. It's not hard to find if you Google for a bit. So if you have trouble finding it, let me know and I'll find it for you. But there's like a really good mod launcher that you can download that sort of installs all the mods you want. And you can just like select which ones you want. And there's like a ton of, there's like 50 or so user created campaigns and various texture up-reses and redone music and stuff. It's pretty cool. There's a whole community.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
This is
Shoot that
Terran
too.
Science Vessel Einstein. Break off your attack. We've got volatile materials on board.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Let's see if
Alpha 1, you have your orders. Destroy the Einstein. Alpha 1, move away from the Einstein. Sensors reading massive energy surge.
we're pretty damn far out. All right, we did it. Can we leave? Can we go home? Did we win? I think we won. Yeah, that killed Alpha 3 or Alpha 4. We're leaving.
Excellent work. You defeated superior forces that intelligence failed to anticipate. The science vessel's escape pods survived the assault, but GTI will track and eliminate them.
Oh my god.
Analysis indicates you had no choice.
No
but to avoid
survivors.
the shockwave of the blast. You exercised good judgment under fire, pilot.
How did the frickin' escape pod survive if that destroys our ship in one shot? That's crazy. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, Crazy Awesome. It's a very cool game, and it's always interesting when it was such a
GTI
find a
has
game. You have a
located
game
the
that like was
Einstein's
so
escape pods in
such
the
a big
beta
part of your
accolade
childhood, and it's like
segment.
no one knows about it. It's like, oh wow, all right, what a gem. How lucky I
Command has
was to
issued a
have
new
played this
directive.
gem when it
Your
was
mission will
like
be to
relevant.
secure the area and guard the pods. A retrieval ship will recover the survivors for interrogation. We will deploy the retrieval ship as soon
Yeah, I'm
as
happy
possible.
to spread the
Defend
word.
those pods until you are relieved of duty. You will receive further orders in Beta Aquilay.
Escort the escape pods. Got it. Enough. Alright, defaults me with an interceptor class.
Escape pods, listen up. Alpha will escort you until the retrieval ship gets here. If you do not comply, they have orders to open fire.
Damn.
Cruiser is en route.
Heads up, we have company.
Here they come. Oh, Shevens.
Pods, stay clear. We'll handle this.
Great shot.
Thank you.
Sector 6, pilot.
Damn.
Alpha 1, preparing for pod retrieval. Maintain escort. Deploying reinforcements to assist. Sensor malfunction. Can't read those fighters.
Wrecked. All right.
Enemy wing just arrived.
All taking huge damage.
Should be all right. These guys are slow. This crate's about to blow. Oops. Alright. Sector is clear.
Alpha 1, this is GTI Cruiser Myrmidon, deployed for pod retrieval. What's your status here?
Status is pretty good. How are you? Damn.
Sucker punch, breaking to attack.
What? Oh, our sensors are malfunctioning? What's happening?
Taking damage. Request cover.
Yeah, we can't use sensors, so we gotta rely on our own shooting abilities here. Best response being asked for a sit rep. I'm good, how are you? We're good here. How are you? If I can't target them, they're enemies. I hope.
Damage.
Saw Stacy the other day, and you would not even. Oh my God! I saw Stacy the other day, and you would not even. The pilot saws while twirling their hair. Oh, says. It says while twirling their hair. I get you now. Would not even. Clearly, they can target me. Alright. There we go, that's that one. I'll get this asshole. Look at him in his Hercules class ship. Who does he think he is? Me? I'm not sure if that's a Hercules or an Apollo. I think it's a Hercules.
Myrmidon, pod retrieved. Returning to base.
Mission
Congratulations.
accomplished, Alpha 1. Bring it on home.
Jumping to base. Who's shooting me?
The incident at Beta Aquila has us puzzled. Command acknowledges you had no means of confirming the authorization status of the destroyer. Under these circumstances, you did excellent work ensuring the recovery of an escape pod.
Cool. Alright, well that was a crash, so that's a perfect time to take a break. I'll be right back, everybody. Yeah, do be warned if you play this game. It has been crashing a lot for me, but it only crashes in between missions and it saves your progress. So it's not a huge deal. I had a tough time trying to play the end cutscene. It definitely has a lot of issue with cutscenes. Boom, you dead. Yeah. But I'll be right back, guys.